My name is Steve Michkevich. I live in Attica, Indiana. I'm a field research scientist by trade. I'm married to my wife Allison, who's a nurse. We have 6 kids. Sort of the last straw for me was this past spring when a group of teachers at our school decided in honor of Earth Day that they wanted the entire student body to view the film, An Inconvenient Truth, yet again. I then decided that 3 or 4 times showing this film was more than enough, without some counterpoints to go along with it. So I asked one of the organizing teachers if she wouldn't consider offering an alternative to the kids, but that was perceived as a unreasonable request, apparently. When I viewed Not Evil, Just Wrong, I felt like finally somebody was trying to get people to open their minds a little bit and give a little bit of critical thought, not only to the claims that were made by An Inconvenient Truth and that whole movement, but the motivations behind why those claims were being made. When I had my kids view the film, Not Evil, Just Wrong, a light bulb kind of went off in their head, especially Isaac, my 15-year-old, and he's been, in my view, singled out a bit by some of his teachers as a non-believer on the whole Inconvenient Truth thing. He was reading one of my books, and one of the teachers came by and said, "What are you reading, Isaac?" And she flipped it over, saw what he was reading, and said, "Oh, that. I wouldn't believe everything I read in that if I were you." And he said, "Oh, have you read it?" "Well, no, but I've heard some bad things about it."
The teacher had not read the book, but it made me feel mostly like I was unimportant and there's nothing, like my opinion's all wrong and so is everyone else's that think like me.
You know, when I hear teachers say things like that, I'm outraged. I'm just absolutely outraged. I mean, if you want to have strong opinions about the book, then for God's sake, go read the book first before you start to bash it. If you want to say that Not Evil, Just Wrong doesn't belong in the school, then by God, you better go view the film first.
In my school, I want to see more of the other side. I want to see Not Evil, Just Wrong shown in our school, and I want teachers not just saying, global warming, global warming. I'd rather see more teachers say that there's another side.
Most recently, I've decided to take my request directly to the school board. I'd like to ask them if they would consider allowing Not Evil, Just Wrong into the school. Well, I just got back from the school board meeting. I was a bit nervous, but more than that, all of a sudden I was kind of angry. I think angry over the fact that, you know, this should be a no-brainer. If you're going to show An Inconvenient Truth, then for God's sake, as a teacher, show something that tells the other side of the story. As far as other parents that you know, may be facing the same sort of bias issue that I am here, which I think is very common, I would just tell them, like anything else, if it's something you feel very strongly about, do what you need to do to get it changed. I mean, that is the American way. Don't give up on it. You know, like I said, the alternative is to just let it go, deal with the heartburn, and probably have some real regrets several years down the road that I didn't do what I should have done.